Hey y'all, it's your girl Kai. Now I'm back. So just got a lot on my brain right now, and I just was like, let me make a little video and just share my thoughts about some things. I was looking at one of I don't know if y'all can see me. It's dark because I like it dark, but hey, um, I was listening to it's two people actually. I was literally just listening to because they are motivational people for me. Um, One name in particular, some people might know him, some might not know him, but he goes by the name of 19 Keys. You can find him on YouTube. And then the other brother I was listening to, his name is Papa Duck. You can also find him on YouTube. I would suggest you find both of them on YouTube because they definitely give a lot of good, positive information. I mean, not good, positive information. 19 Keys gives a lot of good, positive information. Papa Duck basically puts you in the know of these people's plans and the things that they're doing and implementing on us, keeping us in our, what's the word? Docile, keeping us, doing things that some people don't even know that they program, like it's all about the program, the different programs that they put people on. In one particular program, I just wanted to really talk about because honestly, it's really sad because, I'm from Chicago, Illinois. That's literally where I was born. All of my family, well, a lot of my family was basically there. A lot of them. Mama and daddy side. Nevertheless, Chicago hasn't always been, um, Chicago hasn't always been perfect. Even when I was growing up, it wasn't perfect. I was still in the midst of talking to somebody in 1 minute and then hearing about them being shot the next day. That still was going on when I was growing up. And I'm now 31, about to be, 32. So the fact that literally people my age was dying just off of some goofy ass shit, like motherfuckers talking to them the wrong way or looking at them the wrong way, just goofy ass, stupid ass shit. And it's like, at the time, I would always ask my elders, people older than me, like, why is these things going on? Because I'm a kid. I wanted to know, like, what is this? What this is the world? I always would ask questions. I didn't always get the best answers, but I would ask questions. And thinking about it now, I don't know. Maybe they couldn't give me a great, answer. Maybe it was too much for them because it was like, what are we supposed to tell this child that's asking these questions? I don't know. I wish I could have been around people more realer. I don't know. Whatever. Whatever you want to say. So, fast forward, we in 2022. And even before 2022, I don't know the exact numbers as far as how many people died like earlier in the 90s, 80s, whatever before versus how many people died now. But I will say the number has probably went up. And that's just a guess. I mean, call me crazy. I don't know. I'm going by the stupid news as far as, what I see on Channel 7 News is what it is in Chicago, I believe, and Channel 9 News. So I'm just going by those numbers and then also the headlights as far as like when you go on the website. So you see, and literally when I first started seeing this, because I moved from Chicago in like, 20, 11. Yeah, kind of. I moved from Chicago like 2011. So it's been a minute, since I have lived there. But I've been back there, and to scroll on your phone, Instagram, or again just see the headlights, news, and stuff like that. Because one of the things I used to do when I first got where I'm at right now is let's find the news for Chicago, because I can never let my city go. I don't know if people even realize that, but yes, I would always find the news, so I would still be able to look at the news, and then I would try to find WGCI so I can listen to the radio, because I just wanted to feel like at home. So I want to say at some point, literally, those numbers went up. I don't know what year, because I literally have been trying to live my own life, have 4 kids back to back, whatever. In the midst of all that, lose my mama, all of those things, life, grannies, grandmas, people, family, whatever, losing all these people, trying to live life. Then you start to see on social, and then just listening to the news anyway, you start to see stuff like 50 people shot, 10 dead over Labor Day weekend, or 60 people shot, 7 dead over the 4th of July holiday. 100 people shot, 50 dead. Those numbers literally it's like every day, I believe, in Chicago. So to see that, and again, the numbers have gone up from the from time, but these numbers are crazy. And it's not. Come on now. We can't just sit back and just be cool with this. 50 people shot over a 2-day span, and 7 or to 10 to however many people died. And that's on a regular. And we okay with this? Like, if I could do more, as far as like, man, if I could do more. And I feel like me even just making this video to just probably put something in somebody's head to just do better. I don't know. But this is crazy. Like, how can we be cool with this? Especially my people that's listening from Chicago. How could you even want to be there, for one? And what organizations do anybody got started? That's number one. Because if you have an organization started and I can volunteer and help in any way to help our people, let me know. Comment down below. Whatever. Hit my DM. Because I'm not just going to make this video and not try to help in any way I can when it comes to our people. But I haven't heard no organizations or nothing. So I'm just saying. I'm all in a different state, so like I already got other stuff going on in my own personal life. And this is literally the first time I actually really said something about the situation in Chicago, because it's really getting crazy. And then I'm not sure about this law. I don't know if it's true. I don't know if it's fake. I don't know what it is. But I know that if it happens, it's just going to make them numbers go up even more. It's going to put a lot of people in danger, like even more danger than what is already going on right now. So how can we just sit back and let this continue to keep happening to us? We are not our own. We are not each other's enemy, y'all. Like, we are not each other's enemy. There's no legit reason why we hate each other. We hate each other because of what our oppressors did to us. So who do we really hate? We are not each other's enemy. Young man out here, we are not each other's enemy. Your beef is not with each other. I promise you it ain't. You mad because you holding on to deep traumas that you can't let go. So you got to take it out on another man and kill him and take him away from his family, take him away from his kids. Like, why are we doing this to each other? All life is precious. I might not agree with half of the things people doing in this world, but I'm not in a position to just take their life. Because all life is precious. Again, if there's any men listening to this video, we are not each other's enemy. We are not. And we need to do better because we have kids that's looking up to us, y'all. What are we having these kids for if we ain't teaching them nothing as far as being the best person that we could be? Like, what are we doing? And this is really just for the men right now, like, because y'all really is at war with each other for I don't know what reason. I really don't. The only thing that makes sense to me is our trauma, as far as the trauma we all share together, as far as what our oppressors did to us and what they are still doing to us. So that's the only thing. So that's the thing. We need to redirect the energy, because the energy that we have towards each other is not necessary. We have the wrong energy towards the wrong people. And I get the fact that there's going to be some of us that just not on the same page as far as like totally won't ever get it. I get that. I know that. But at some point, we have to stop. I hate hearing 100 shootings and 75 deaths. Like, what? Why did 75 people have to die today? For what? Why did 10 people have to die today? Like, why? And it's like, it's crazy because I was looking at a video recently. It was like, I think it was like a Klansman guy on the video, KKK. He was like, you can research the video, it's out there. It was on Instagram, I think. He was like, if I could, he was like, we don't have to kill them anymore. They do it themselves. He was like, and he used Chicago in particular in his explanation. He was like, if I had it my way, I'd get a big truck, fill it up with alcohol, guns, ammunition, go to Chicago, go to one of their neighborhoods, and tell them to have at it. That's exactly what he said. He said, I would get a truck full of guns, drugs, alcohol, and tell them to have at it. Kill each other. Y'all doing their job for them. You know that? That's why the fuck they don't give a fuck. That's why the fuck they feel like they can make this new law that's going to be even worse. This is why. Because y'all doing the work for them. Killing each other. You know, some of these kids get caught in the crossfire because of adults that should be able to handle things. But just because you're an adult don't mean you... What does that mean? You just a grown kid, really. Because you ain't grew up mentally. You still want to be able, doing crazy stuff. I don't know. I just, it makes me really, like, sad. And I just wish more of us would just really wake up out of Wanda's vision. Because if we did, we'd really be able to see where the real work needs to be done in this world. But the best thing you can do is work on self. That's the first person you got to work through before you can work on anything. So a lot of these men out here got to work on inner self and those traumas that's holding them back, that's holding them from being able to grow up mentally, holding them back from being able to have making better choices mentally. 'Cause this shit ain't even worth it. Y'all out here killing each other. It's not even worth it. Y'all just, in my opinion, y'all making our army smaller. That's our army. We killing our own army. I know most people probably like, Kai, what are you even talking about? I mean, just listen. That's all I need you to do. Just listen. Listen to what I'm talking about. We are in our own way. We as in brown people. You call them black people, some of y'all. We are in our own way. That's what I'm talking about. So hopefully you get it. We are not each other's enemy.